Hi, everybody. Hi, y'all. I'm hoping that this is actually live and working. This is the first time I'm streaming in a long, long time. Like, it's been, I think, since February that I have, maybe January, that I've streamed. So it's very weird. I'm in a different setup. I've got different equipment. I had to go find everything and dig it all up and stuff. So if the sound is weird or the audio is weird, like, just let me know. But basically, the main reason that I'm here today is, as you all know, High School Musical, the musical, the series is officially back. And last year, I did live streams every weekend. The episodes came out Friday last year, and I would do live streams on like Saturday or Sunday. Unfortunately, with the timing of this season and my current schedule, I cannot necessarily. The weekends just haven't worked the last two weekends. And so I'd rather rip the band-aid off now and do it, even if this is a little bit more casual or chill. But for anyone joining this for the first time or anyone new to my channel, I review the High School Musical, the series episodes, and we are in season 3. So we're going to be talking about episodes 1 and 2. So anybody in the chat, bring your thoughts, theories, opinions, anything that you liked or didn't like about the first 2 episodes of this season. Please let me know. Like, I'm excited to talk about it, and this probably will be a little bit of a mellow stream. It may be a shorter stream, and again, I apologize for it being severely late in the night, like, meaning it's East Coast time for me, and it's almost 10 p.m. So this might be a little bit of a shorter stream, but yeah, also I have like 2 monitors, so if it looks like I'm not looking at you, I promise I'm trying to look at something else. But yeah, so okay, you guys are always so nice. I still am not over like whenever people have comments in the stream before I start streaming. Also, this stream is set to, I'm gonna change that actually. I think I had it set to like only subscribers could comment, but I think I'm gonna change that just because this is just such a weird time. Should I change that? We'll just do it anyone if we need to change it back. Okay. Apologies. So it should be, come and chat and give your opinions. I'd love to hear them. Ben was here. Ben, not a HSMTMTS fan, but I adore the movies. So do I, Ben. And Ben gives us a little snippet of Ben on it, which this season is just really picking up so well on the why can't I speak today? HSM2 vibes, like the country club. I love that we're at a lake. Also, sorry, this is gonna screech for a second, but I need to adjust this. Okay, that's better. I love like Camp Shallow Lake as opposed to the country club, but I think it's the same sort of like everyone's kind of together for the summer. I really like it. Alex, I miss these live streams too. I forgot how much this show was like such a staple of my channel last year. Like, because it's been gone for so long, I haven't, like, not that I haven't thought about the show. Obviously I have. But, like, I think I forgot how impactful this series was for my channel and how many of you guys who are loyal subscribers have been around since that time, which is wild to me. And I so appreciate you all. So, Alex, the rest of my year has been pretty good. I can't believe it's August already. And, you start to schedule your life out and like all of a sudden it's, by the time I have like another free day, it's like September. And I'm trying to be more consistent with YouTube and stuff because I feel like this entire year I just haven't hit like a good stride with YouTube and I'm trying to figure it out still. And so this is kind of my effort to like get over the hurdle of like sometimes you just, how do I want to articulate this well? Basically, there are times I feel like with YouTube that I like put a mental block up. Oh, why is this not displaying right? Hold on. Can I edit this? Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate how that's not. Sorry, guys. I haven't used OBS in a long time, as you can tell. Oh, this is going to bother me. Anyways, what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that I love that I really can't focus. I don't know if this is gonna work. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the chat height. This is totally a distraction from the entire rest of the thing. The rest of my year has been good. It's been good. I, work and life and just craziness and a lot of good TV and movies and a lot of mediocre TV and movies and stuff. But that's been my year. I hope yours, Alex, and everybody else has been also been good. Ugh. I also need to work on my cable management. I don't have everything. Cassidy, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful. I love that I can see your cute little Kate Bishop. Oh, I miss Hawkeye, guys. Remember when I did live streams at 2 a.m? That was crazy. I wish I could do it now. But I cannot stay up that late on Tuesday nights / Wednesday mornings to watch HSMTMTS. Okay, Alex said it's working fine. Good. Danny, yes, I am back. I am back with the live streams. Also, I know that the purple is maybe a little counterintuitive to like HSM vibes. I should really turn it all to red. Should we adjust that now? Oh, hold on. Sorry. Christian is giving me he is giving me things that I need to do to make sure that this runs properly. Okay, sorry. You can tell I'm rusty on streams. You can tell. Jason. Oh my gosh, there's so many of you. Okay, Jason, currently on a Patreon live stream. No problem. Enjoy, Jason. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Leisure Loop says, this episode was fantastic. I'm really enjoying the season. I think the writing is way better than season 2. I feel like the writing is better thus far. I feel like I've mentioned this in a couple of reviews. The editing is a little weird to me this season. I don't know if it's because the format is just not... I don't know. Like, I feel like the other 2 seasons, although, of course, it's cheesy and everything's unrealistic, who would be making a mockumentary about high school students? I feel like it's the musical elements blended better in the last 2 seasons. Now, this season, the opening song, Start the Party / What Time Is It? Mashup was beautiful. Truly it was. But I just feel like it's so... I don't know. There's just something off to me this season. Okay, let me correct myself. Not off, but like I'm liking the season quite a bit, but I feel like there are certain things that just feel a little different to me. But I agree. I think overall the writing is better. There's a little bit more nuance this season. I kind of like that we've shuffled up the cast of characters too. Not that I don't miss like Seb and Big Red and everybody, but like I think it's just a little bit of a different vibe and I kind of am enjoying it. Jack, thank you for stopping by my stream. Thank you, buddy. How are you? It's been so long. I hope you're doing great. I was just thinking today about Loki and how committed we were to those streams and reviews and all that kind of stuff. Wow. What a time to be alive, truly. Cassidy, I'm so glad you're back with live streams. Me too. Said it many times, without these HSMTMTS streams, I wouldn't even know you. That's so cool. That's so cool that there are some of you who know me specifically from these streams. And I do want to say a big thank you because I haven't been doing a ton of promotion and you guys have really shown up on the reviews of HSMTMTS. Even though last week I was late, it's done almost as well as the first, like the premiere episode of the season. And so I just want to say a big thank you to you guys for, just being there and supporting me and like supporting these videos. Sorry, I hit the mic, but like I think this is the right part of the mic that I was supposed to be talking to. Anyways, thank you so much for all of your support. It really does mean a lot to me, and it's just nice to know that those videos like still have the same kind of fan base. Does anyone know, by the way, how many episodes we have this season? I should really know that, but I don't. Alex recently watched the High School Musical trilogy and TV show in just a week and a half in July, and catching up on some TV shows. Yes, Ted Lasso season 2. I'm ready for season 3 of Ted Lasso. I really am. But I need to adjust these chats. See, it's been a while. I'm so glad you liked them, Alex. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'm so glad that now you get to be, even more in on this. Like, I love this trilogy. I love this show. It's just so, I like the meta-ness this season. I really just love the characters, the writing of the show, whatever you want to call it. I sound so inarticulate today. Aw, Alex, those Hawkeye streams were the best, making the show during Thanksgiving and Christmas literally brought your spirit. Well, it brought mine too. I really keep thinking, like, when is it acceptable for me to rewatch Hawkeye and it be like the holiday season and get all the good vibes from it? That show is so, so, so good. Ugh, so good. Oh, Cassidy with the same sentiment of great Hawkeye live streams. So mad. Oh no, you stayed up late to watch it. But yep, Kate's fantastic. She's really great. And I really do miss, because those are my free college days when I could just, stay up and watch those and do the live streams. And there was something very, very exhilarating about watching the episode that way. And then I would almost always like rewatch the episode. Actually, the only two Marvel shows, and I was supposed to be talking about High School Musical, but the only two Marvel shows that I've like really rewatched, mainly because I would like watch them early and then watch them again later, is Moon Knight and Hawkeye. So that's kind of fun. Danny said, I haven't watched your content in so long, just been busy, but I'm glad I'm back. Yes, Danny, what are your thoughts on this season, these two episodes? Which of the episodes did you prefer? Are you looking forward to like the spooky stories at camp for next episode? Because that's what the sneak peek. Speaking of HSMTMTS community fans, what do we think about them not having the sneak peek on Disney Plus, but releasing it like 2 days before the episode on the Monday of at the start of the week? Because last year, for anyone who's like binged the first two seasons and is now on season 3, you used to get to the end of the episode and it used to say like, hey, by the way, like, here's your little sneak peek, and it would either automatically play or you could like select the sneak peek as like on Disney Plus it says like extras or details, and you used to be able to watch the sneak peek that way. However, what is so unfortunate is that they don't do that this season. So you have to wait until Monday. I don't know. My brain paused there. But you have to wait till Monday to watch it. So I don't like it. Because I like finish an episode. They usually end on a cliffhanger. And I'm like, where's the sneak peek? But Danny says, the season is so fun. And as for the sneak peek, you kind of like theorizing about it. See, and that's cool too. Because you don't usually get those sneak peeks with like a Marvel show necessarily, or any of the Star Wars shows. And so there is a fun element and something unique to this show that you kind of can do that, which is fun. What a time to be alive. I know, Jack. It really was. Jack, how are you? How has been, guys? Jack has revamped his channel. He does exclusively, or pretty much exclusively, video essays on that channel. And then he has a new channel where he reviews movies. And Jack, what is your, if you feel like sharing, since I know you don't necessarily watch HSMTMTS, what has that been like, kind of revamping the channel, splitting in half? Do tell us, because I would love to, be filled in on that. And Alex with the super chat. Alex, that was so kind of you. Thank you so much. Which Danny Channel show, like HSM, needs a comeback as a TV show? That is a great question. So if I was going to pick a DCOM, that could be a TV show. And this one is just on my mind recently because I'm planning a Disney Plus video, which is in the works, and you guys will see shortly. I think if I were to take Princess Protection Program, I feel like that's such a interesting concept for a movie. And now it does work in a movie because if you guys are unfamiliar, the concept is that Selena Gomez grows up in kind of like a Louisiana fishing town, and then Demi Lovato is the princess of some nation, and there's like an attack on the nation, and so the princess, or like the children of kings and queens or royal families, get sent off to kind of have like it's like witness protection program basically, but it's princess protection program. You see, you get it. And I feel like that movie was one of my favorites growing up because she's like living a double life, but then they're like opposites, kind of like Princess and the Pauper type elements because they're from two different worlds completely. And so I would love to see that kind of broken up into like how does Selena Gomez's dad like get into the Princess Protection Agency? Like what happens when you leave the Princess Protection Agency? Does people ever have to come back? Like that could be a kind of a fun one to see dissected more, if you will. And then if I was picking like a true show, I would 150% pick like, I would love to see like an adult version of either Wizards of Waverly Place or Sweet Life on Deck / Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Just two of my all-time faves as a child. So absolutely loved that. Danny says there's 10, but there were 12 last season, I thought. Leisure Loop says 8 and Alex says 8. Nobody quote me on the 12. Nobody quote me on the 12. I know it's recorded on here and I know it's there, but nobody quote me on that. But I guess 8. But Alex, sorry, I'm jumping around. But thank you so much for this super chat. That was so kind of you. Cassidy, definitely different vibe this season. Loving it though. HSM2 is my favorite movie. Me too. I Don't Dance is the reason that my lucky number is 5. I love that song. I love that movie. Yes, I love that it's happening in summer. And I feel like this is also the perfect time for it to be coming out in summer, because even though it actually is really sad, like where I live, a lot of kids are actually going back to school now, which is like, what? Like that stinks. Like it's beginning of August. Well, I guess we're more than a week into August, which now is making me sad. But I feel like now is when I'm feeling like it's summer. It's warm enough. It's warm enough and like I'm ready to hang out and chill by the pool, and I don't know, like just because where I live it's gonna be hot for a lot longer, so better enjoy it now. But I like the vibes of it. Agreed. It's perfect for summer. Same, Cassidy, same. I am so ready to rewatch Hawkeye as soon as like November 1st. Come on. You know what's gonna be on my TV. And Cassidy says, don't hate me, but never finished Moon Knight. Although it was released when I was burnt out from Marvel, I plan to rewatch it. Honestly, I was not a fan of Moon Knight. Part of it for me was I was waking up at 5 a.m. to watch those episodes, like so I could watch them and get ready for work and make sure I had my review. And it was not a fun process. The kind of second and last episode, I don't know, there were good elements there, but it didn't hit with me necessarily the way I wanted it to. And yeah, it's definitely one of my least favorite, if not my least favorite of the shows, just because I didn't really connect with it. I didn't necessarily really like it. Like, I don't know. Oscar Isaac was great, of course, and Ethan Hawke was great, and I even really like the girl that plays, is it the Golden Scarab? Like, what is her name? I can't remember what her name is, but she becomes Tarawet's. I just realized I could be spoiling it, so we're not going to go there. But, yeah, I thought it was good, but not my favorite. Okay. I do too, Cassidy. I miss the sneak peeks. I miss them. Oh, Cassidy, same bandwidth. We're on the same wavelength. That's the word. Oh my gosh. Don't you guys hate when you like say things that should be common turns of phrase and like you mess it up? So embarrassing. But agreed. I just think, well, one, Selena Gomez is killing it and Only Murders in the Building, obviously. But I really loved that show. That was probably my favorite of the Disney Channel shows. And anything with Selena Gomez, just really love. Lemonade Mouth. Christian would be with you on that. He loves Lemonade Mouth. I actually had never watched it till I was like 16 or 17. So I watched it in high school. I mean, it was good. Determinate, killer banger of a song, you know? Jack says, splitting his channel is what this is in reference to. It's been great. Not as time consuming, which is good because it focuses all on work. Ability to flex my editing and creative. Yes. I think that's fantastic, Jack, and I'm so happy that you get to like consistently upload, but it's something that you're proud of, because I know that's something that we've discussed, that it's difficult to want to upload things that you're not necessarily that proud of just for the sake of uploading. So it's really awesome. Hi, Luke. Thank you so much for dropping by. I am doing great. I hope you're doing the same. Thank you again for popping in here. Let's see. Alex, yes, this year has been special. Finished school. Congratulations. Stranger Things red carpet. I saw that, Alex. You were straight killing it out there. Went to early screening, started college. That's so exciting. I hope whenever college starts for you that you absolutely love it. I very much miss college. I feel like it's very different to like stay up till 2 a.m. and have to go to class the next day for some reason. But if you stay up till 2 a.m. and then have to work the next day, I don't know why. It's a different feeling, but like I don't know. I graduated and I felt like all my energy just like disappeared, like gone. 5 p.m. rolls around and I'm like, can I get a nap, please? Thank you. Leisure Loops asked thoughts on Tim Federley's comments on season 4. He said the doc they're doing within the show will impact their lives in a big way. How do you think the doc? Okay, great question. I did not read these comments, and of course it's getting cut off. I apologize, Leisure Loops, for your comment getting cut off, but did not see that. But that's actually a really interesting concept, because one of my things from the beginning of this show has been, why are they filming this mockumentary? Now, I just finished watching Modern Family, which if you would know if you watched my episode 2 review, because Jesse Tyler Ferguson is in it and he plays Mitchell in Modern Family, and I was just geeking out because of a couple things. If you want to go get all those thoughts, go watch that review. But I think what's so interesting is in Modern Family, there's never an explanation as to why there's mockumentary style. Of course, in The Office there is, and in Parks and Rec, I don't know that they're really fully explaining it, because they're kind of a time jump the last season. But, I wonder what it could be. I feel like it's either that... Oh, wait, you're saying the doc they're doing within the show, because... they're doing a documentary for Disney Plus for putting on Frozen. I think it's going to be... I don't know. Now I'm like, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe like it impacts where they can all go to college and stuff, because I do think that's smart though. And the reason I say that is because for the show to have longevity and keep the characters who are like EJ, who's hypothetically graduated, like I think he's done with high school, even though that wasn't really like a big part of the story necessarily, and maybe that will be explored later in the season. But I feel like it would be interesting to see how it impacts, like, for example, Ricky being famous, or like, I don't know. I'm just rambling. I did not see those comments, but thank you for filling me in, because that's super cool. And maybe it will just be that, like, maybe if they want to get really meta with it, maybe they'll say like, oh, these kids put on a musical, but some of them are from High School Musical, where the original High School Musical movies were filmed, and like now they're doing a reboot of High School Musical, okay, within High School Musical, the musical, the series. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they're like, I don't know. Maybe they're celebrities. I don't know. I don't really have like a good answer. Apologies, but I don't, sorry guys for the bots. I didn't catch them. The screen that I have for for this is just not, it's not the most efficient system for catching things like that. So okay. Oh my goodness, where am I? Sorry guys. Okay. All right. Movies and trains. Welcome to the chat. I'm in a little bit of a scramble, trying to block some bots, but it's all good. It's all good. I think Jack said, Jack, have a great one. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. We'll talk soon, buddy. We'll talk soon. Okay, sorry. Let me catch up to where I was. Yes, Layla was the girl's name in Moon Knight. Thank you. Song predictions for this season. Frozen, High School Musical, Camp Rock, Love is an Open Door, Fixer Upper, Let It Go. Yes, so they already sing For the First Time in Forever, which is beautiful. I say, here's the question. Well, the Broadway production of Frozen, I don't know if there's additional songs. I bet they take one of the songs that's from the Broadway production and not just the movie. Agreed, obviously Let It Go. From Camp Rock, I really hope that someone sings the song that, well, maybe it's in the second Camp Rock, but Nick Jonas sings a song and he goes, I like cheese, but only on pizza or something like that. I want somebody to sing that song. I would love if it was EJ to Gina singing that song. I don't know what the name of that song is. So anyone can remember, let me know. What do I think about Rena in the sneak peek? Okay, listen. Last week's episode, I was like, shoot, maybe all these people who hate me online were correct. Maybe Rena is in fact Endgame. However, when they showed that in the sneak peek, I was like, they're obviously trying to give away, get people excited, get some drama. Like, oh my gosh, is she gonna cheat on EJ? And it's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm firm back on the Portwell train. Listen, at the end of the day, do I care too much about these ships? Not in the same way that I did. For example, and this one's not really spoiler because if you follow me anywhere else on the internet, I freaked out about this, but brief This Is Us spoiler, maybe, mute for a couple seconds if you're actively watching that show. If Sophie and Kevin did not end up together, I was going to sue someone. I was fully going to email and write letters and make a campaign online. I was going to ravage the internet if that did not happen. If Portwell doesn't end up together, it's not gonna kill me. It will break my heart a tiny bit, but I really don't think that. I mean, you might just say I'm bitter and I'm petty and I want my ship to win. I don't really care about my ship winning more so than I think it was just. I think that was a strategic ploy, not something that this is actually happening. Only Murders in the Building is so good, Cassidy. Highly recommend. I'm not caught up on season 2, but I need to get there. Noah Baumbach, White Lotus. Oh. Yes, I'm excited now. I love Noah Baumbach. Very excited. Top 3 favorite movies of the year. Top Gun Maverick. I literally just ranked them today. Pull up Letterboxd. I was literally working on this today. Sorry, hold on. I'm getting it. Okay, here's the thing. There were 2 movies that I think were 5-star movies and other movies that I was more critical of. So the 2 5 stars I thought were I Want You Back and The Skies Everywhere. Skies Everywhere, cried, sobbed, made me feel very deeply. It was beautiful. And I Want You Back was a fantastic comedy, a fantastic rom-com. However, The Gray Man and Bullet Train are probably 2 of my favorite other movies of this year. So you take your pick between those 5 movies. I feel very firm in my top 5, but the problem is I'm really trying to go see Bullet Train again, and that one might be bumped up to number 2 or 3 of the year, and then Gray Man I would also love to see again. Whereas I Want You Back was good. I wanted to rewatch that. Skies Everywhere is just very heavy, Okay, I need to catch up on this chat, but thank you for that great question, Luke. Apologies that I didn't really properly answer it. Last 2 seasons, I wasn't sold on Portwell, but this season, I kind of love them together. It's weird that people are now shipping Reno when I swear everyone was shipping Portwell. People just want to be part of the crowd. Listen, people just want to be popular, and people are just now sad that they became Olivia Rodrigo stans, and she like isn't as big a part of the show as she was in the past. And there's not necessarily hope for her and Ricky this season, at least. And so everyone's jumping ship, and that's fine. I have a recorded history of what ship I was on. I was never on the Rena ship, and so if I go down with the Portwell and the Renee ship, which was Ricky and Nene, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm gonna allow people to have, you know, whatever they need. To ship whatever they ship. I downloaded an extension that lets me slow down Disney Plus and see the cast list for you guys. Gina is Anna, Ricky. Ava, girl, you be spoiling it. Ew. Okay. If that is true, or we'll go off of this not being true, but we'll say I am tired of Ricky getting lead roles. I am tired of it. He's not the best singer. He's not the best actor of them all. He barely puts in any effort. I'm sorry, but why is Carlos not a lead? You know, this Jet kid needs to be a lead. Okay, Courtney is also kind of be sick though. Okay, moving on. Ava, you have to put a spoiler warning, girl. Tim said the writers are thinking of a surprising new way of them doing a musical for the next season. That would be cool. Because, like, I like the format that they've done. They did two semester musicals, makes sense. A summer camp musical for drama kids, makes sense. But next season, I don't know. I think the thing with the show is just how long can it go for? And my hope is kind of that maybe, like, it have a 5-season cap. I'd hate if next season was the last season, but, I could also see that happening. But I have news of the new Spider-Man No Way Home extended cut that will be in theater. Tickets will go on sale tomorrow. Ooh, that's fun. I wonder how much extra footage there will be. I feel like it might be bloopers. It's kind of my feeling. I don't know. I may go see it again in theaters. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I'm waiting for the Top Gun Maverick Steelbook. That's what I'm waiting on currently. If anyone was curious, but favorite MCU show so far, probably Hawkeye, WandaVision, or Loki. Those are the ones that have stuck with me the most, quite honestly. I did really like Miss Marvel. I think the last 2 episodes, not the last 2, 4 and 5 were not my favorite. I loved the stuff with her grandparents though, but the rest of the episode no. Yes, I miss getting to talk to Jack on a weekly basis. Songs on Broadway. I want to know, because I have, like, when I bought the, like, Frozen, I used to buy, like, my physical media collection started truly with, like, video games and, like, music CDs. And so I had the Frozen one, and it was, like, there are, like, songs that made it into the final film, but they're just Kristen Anderson Lopez and Bobby Anderson Lopez singing it. So that's cool. Why do you think Gina was willing to drop EJ so quickly in Ep 2? What do you mean? Drop him? How did she drop him? I'm confused. I'm not following. They went to the pool together. I don't know. I want to spend more time with him outside of the musical though, too. That was the thing I liked about season 2 that we're not seeing this season, is we got to, like, see them do stuff that wasn't just practicing for the musical. If Ricky starts singing This Is Me, I'm going to lose it. Like, you're going to cry or are you going to be mad? No, she would not. I agree, Cassidy. She would not do it just because she's like, I'm going to be honest. I don't know that I necessarily like this season's narrative of, like, oh, Gina 1.0, because it's like, okay, so for Gina to go out and strive and do her best and go for the lead means that, like, she's being a bad friend. Like, she's literally hanging out with them. They're literally living together because they're at camp. They're spending every day together. And she goes for the lead and doesn't want to audition with them. And then she's, like, it's her fault. Like, Ashlyn got the lead last year. Okay. Sounds like maybe Courtney is also getting a good role this season. So, I don't know that I like that. And I don't think it's going to, I agree with you, Cassie. I don't think it's going to apply to her and EJ. Zac Efron posted a photo on Instagram a couple weeks ago, which he posted himself visiting. Yes. Do you think he would be featured in the series? My vote is no. However, I do think he seems to be coming around to his past of High School Musical. I know there was a period of time there that he really didn't want, like, much to do with it because obviously, like, he wanted to go on and, like, break the Disney Channel star mold and do other things, which I think he's done now. But I like, I like the fact that he's, like, honoring, where it all started. Oh, introducing me. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Now I'm putting it all together. Yes, the song that Nick Jonas sings to the girl in Camp Rock. I hope Ricky sings it to Gina or Jet sings it to Ricky. So, okay, Leisure Loops, you 2 ships that include the same person. Make up your mind. You gotta pick. You gotta pick one. What song should Ricky sing in season 3 later in episodes? I can't tell what they're doing with Ricky because sometimes in this show they want the character narrative to match up with the actor narrative, right? And so, like, Ricky and Nene broke up. A lot of people speculate that's because Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett broke up. Joshua Bassett talked, like, about figuring out his sexuality on Instagram or in an article a little while ago. And so I think some people are thinking, like, oh, maybe he'll be with Jet. Like, maybe he does want to be with Gina. Who knows? We don't know, right? We don't know who Ricky's interested in. I'm totally fine with whatever. But I feel like, I don't know. Like, are they going to follow that? Or are they going to say that Ricky is, like, still dealing with his parents' divorce and his breakup with Nene and blah, blah, blah. And I also think I did not necessarily like how they handled the Lily thing. They could have just, like, I don't know. They, like, said they were, like, together, but then they broke up, no problem. I don't know. That wasn't really about that. Can we also please talk, I'm sorry I'm rambling, but can we please also talk about Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett's reunion on the red carpet, the premiere of this? Because what? Like, that was something that just, I think it's hilarious. It's the Teen Beats on Spotify for anyone who uses Spotify. It's like the cover of, like, the Teen Beats album now. I think it just shocked everyone. Anyways, isn't that crazy? What can happen in a year or 2 years? I don't even remember when Driver's License came out. I don't even remember now. I think it was last January, but time is an illusion, so that's fine. Cassie said, this is totally unrelated. Tell you you found a Legally Blonde Funko Pop. That's amazing. I would love a Legally Blonde Funko Pop. That's amazing. Legally Blonde and La La Land are my favorite movies, so I pretty much screamed when I saw that pop. Yeah, that's amazing. That is amazing. Luke, I still need to see Everything Everywhere All at Once. That is on my watch list. What's Maddox's backstory? Who is the person Maddox refers to as one person in particular? Talking about missing her old friends. I'm wondering if she, like, had a crush on EJ. That was almost the implication that I got, was that she had a crush on EJ and they used to do everything together, but now EJ has a girlfriend and now EJ is important, and so she's trying to, like, make up for that. I don't know. I don't know who she's referring to. I would love to get more background on Maddox, because I did kind of like the snippet they gave us last episode. Because first episode I was finding her very annoying, very much did not like her. When she talked to Ashlyn rude about Big Red, I was like, I'm not having this. I don't like you. I don't want to like you. In the last episode, she talked about, exactly this, missing her friends, missing one person in particular, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know who it is, but I'm interested to dive into that backstory. Excuse me. And also, I also want to know Jet's backstory, because is Jet supposed to be a newcomer to Camp Shallow Lake? Has Jet been there before? Is he new? Like, I don't really know I get that that's the point. We're not supposed to know, but I'm interested in that. And now you guys know that I'm ready to learn about that. Film is White Noise, stars Greta Gerwig and Adam Driver, and it's comedy horror, and it's coming to Netflix soon. Ugh, that's so exciting. I need another Adam Driver movie in my life right about now. Yes. Well, okay, I knew EJ's not going to be in the play because he's the director. Probably not going to be in the play. So, but yeah, Ricky gets on my nerves because he does the same old shtick every single season. Just no effort, not interested in being a drama kid, but then he is by default. That's who all his friends are. And like, it's just annoying. I'm over it. Ricky should not get to have all these lead roles. No. 2 male leads. That's correct. I would love it if Ricky was Olaf. I think that would be freaking hysterical. Like if Jet or one of the other guys at camp was Kristoff and another one was Hans, I would die if Ricky was Olaf. I think that would be hilarious. And then Danny says if Carlos is Olaf, I think it would fit him. Would have been fun to see him as Kristoff. I would love to see him, like, I just want to see him in a lead role. Like, he came to this camp. He left his boyfriend behind. Give Carlos some slack, okay? Like, I don't know why this show wants to just boost Ricky. But they posted an extended look out of one of the scenes on the HSMTMTS Insta, and Ricky and Gina say what roles they got. Oh, I missed that. I need to check that out. Who has the best performance this season? I feel like it's a little too early to say. I like the complexity of EJ being like, this is somewhere he's comfortable, but he's in a situation now that he's uncomfortable in. I've seen more range from Joshua Bassett this season. Olivia Rodrigo, I'm starting to feel like the singing is carrying the acting performance, especially in her roles, but she's not really given a lot necessarily. What role JoJo Siwa will play? I wonder if I guess the surprise celebrity guest was Corbin Bleu, right? So like maybe JoJo is, I don't know, that's a good question. And also, whenever I Google, so like when I make my thumbnails, just figure I'll share this. Some of you might know. But what am I trying to say? When I look up like a screen grab of the episode to put in the corner of my, well, I guess it's this corner, in the corner of my like thumbnails for the reviews, I type in like HSMTMTS, blah blah blah, whatever. There's a picture that looks like sometime at this camp they're going to be doing like the Disney Channel games, which if you grew up in the 2000s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In the summer, they would break up all of the Disney Channel stars into 4 teams. It was like the Olympics, but it was better. It was better than the Olympics. And I will be talking about this in a future video, so I don't want to give too much away. But they would do all these like athletic events or like tug of war, and it would be like, it was yellow, red, blue, and green team. And like you could vote online, I think. I mean, it's probably predetermined, but I think you could vote online for like what team, and you could like support. What a marketing campaign. What a way to like make you even bigger of a fan of like the actors that played your favorite characters. Like, oh, it was so good. It was top notch. Anyways, I think they will be referencing that in a later episode of this series. So if I say later, I told you guys, this is what I'm referencing. The Bad Guys. I want to watch The Bad Guys. I meant to go see it. There was an early screening that I couldn't go to. And then I was supposed to get like, I had like a free ticket on Fandango and I was going to use it for that. Didn't work out. And something else happened and I just haven't been able to see it. But at some point, I would love to check it out. Because of jealousy with Val and Ricky. Who is Val? Am I dumb? Who's Val? Oh, she's the choreographer that Carlos, I don't think they're going to break up though. I will be a little upset at this show if they break up, not because I ship them, but if they break up for like a dumb reason, because we've been through that with Ricky and Nene, you know what I'm saying? And like the show needs a little bit more stability, and we have none of our stable couples, Courtney and Howie, not together. Carlos and Sebastian, not together this season. Big Red and Ashlyn, not together this season. So like if you're going to get rid of the if you're gonna get rid of all of the, what am I trying to say? If we get rid of all of the stable couples in the show, I don't know. I think that would be interesting if Ricky was bi, but I don't think he would end up with EJ. I don't see that happening. Yeah, okay, with the Lily thing, like, he just found the thing, and then he was like, whatever, girl, and then he was like, I'm gonna go sing at the La La Land set. Like, I'm gonna go sing there. I was like, Ricky, what? Also, why does he think he can just waltz up to camp, like, day of, and be like, what's up? You got a bed for me? Like, hello? I do like that he and EJ are kind of, like, friends now. I like that. Not that I don't like Nene as a character, and not that I don't love Olivia Rodrigo as a actor, person, singer, whatever. I'm loving EJ and Ricky getting along, and apparently they get along if Nene's not around. And I will be pissed, though, if Ricky does. Okay, now I'm getting actually pissed about the Rena thing, because Ricky needs to figure himself out, and just because he can't get him and Nene to work does not mean that he gets to go and ruin somebody else's relationship. Teen Beats. Yes, I know, Cassidy. I freaked out because I saw it on Instagram. Honestly, it might have been LinkedIn. Might have been LinkedIn that I saw it. And I was like, excuse me, what is going on here? Ricky's birthday is the day of opening night. What do you think they will do for it? I'm sure they'll do some, like, fun celebration. They'll probably prank him that, like, oh, nobody remembered my birthday. And then, like, they'll remember. How is Mike Bowen able to afford a Caribbean cruise with Miss Jen? Was she going with him, or was she going with Mr. Mazzara? Does this prove how not well I remember season 2? The fact that Ricky drove Big Red's car all the way to California for 2 weeks. I mean, does Big Red need it? He probably, like, he's at the pizza shop all the time, you know? That's a good point. I thought that was Ricky's car, though. Is that Big Red's car? I thought that was Ricky's, because Ricky drives Gina to homecoming in that car in season 1. And I don't think he... You guys know this show better than I do. This is embarrassing for me. This is embarrassing. You guys know this show better than me. During Jet's audition. Oh, maybe he's back. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Who's to say? Who's to say who Maddox's friend is, you know? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I hope that doesn't spell. Is this back? Thank you to anyone that's helping me report the bots. I don't know. I have, like, the chat popped out so that I can have it on screen. But I think I got rid of them all. Apologies, guys. Do you think we see Jet and or Maddox in season 4? It feels like we're spending so much time with them. It's kind of pointless they were written off. I don't know. I mean, like, to that point, we spent a lot more time with Carlos, Big Red, Ashlyn, just a ton of secondary characters from season 1. We spent more time with them in season 2, and now they're not together. I kind of like the rotating cast nature of this show. But I agree, if, like, we spend a ton of time on them, I'd like to just have their backstory and see how they interact with the main characters. But I mostly care, obviously, about Carlos, Courtney, Gina, Ashlyn, EJ, and Ricky. And I think those are all our East High Wildcats that are at Shallow Lake. Bad experience with theater, stage fright. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm feeling like maybe theater, like, as much, like at East High, theater is an extremely inclusive thing, right? They're all, like, friendly, they're all friends, and I'm wondering if there's something where, like, wherever he goes to school or experiences that he had, it's, like, much more cutthroat, and he's good, but, like, it's led him to not make friends, and I feel like that will be the arc of his character, is, like, learning to trust other people. What do I think of Meg Donnelly's character so far? See, you guys are... This makes me feel old because I would not have known. I know who you're talking about now. I know that she's the actress from Zombies. but I never would know her by name because I am old, and old. And anyways, so Val is McDonnelly's character. I think so far she seems fine. I feel like she's playing almost like this stock, like, I went to college and now I'm back and I'm a camp counselor type of role. I don't know what she's like in other roles that she's played, so I can't necessarily speak to like acting. I think she's fine. I do kind of get the impression from Shallow Lake that I don't like that they don't want to let anybody else do their jobs. Like, they don't want to make it a communal experience. It's like, nope, I've been here forever. This is my job, which I get it, but like, it's a little frustrating to me that, like, you don't want to let Carlos help with choreography. You don't want to let Courtney help with costumes. That's fine. You're just being rude. But yes, Leisure Loops. It's the color words we see in episode 6. They show it more in the song they posted as the early look of the episode, which is HSMTMTS cast version of It's On from Camp Rock 2. Oh my gosh. This is taking me back. Did I ever watch Camp Rock 2? Yeah, because Camp Rock 2 is when they go, Camp Rock, right? That's the one. Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay, I may need to rewatch this. Oh, well, maybe we'll have a live stream where I rewatch it because I need to catch up somehow, and I don't know how. Love seeing, yes, Jesse Tyler Ferguson. Guys, I finished Modern Family. Was it last night? No, 2 nights ago. Tears. Oh, that show, I didn't even, like, I watched it, I binged it, like, I had a friend growing up who, like, her family was obsessed with it, and so we would watch it, and I think we, like, I don't know if it was Netflix at the time, or if we had it on DVD, or what it was, but we would just watch episode after episode after episode, so I probably saw, like, season 1 through 3, and then I just watched it with Christian, and such a good show. So good. And I loved seeing Mitchell. I'm going to call him Mitchell, even though the actor's name is Jesse Tyler Ferguson, but yeah. Gina staring at Ricky. When did she stare at him? You mean like when they had the awkward encounter and he did the whole like backwards thing? I think that Ricky needs to be single and not have a relationship because he broke up with Nene, spent the whole semester trying to get back with Nene, was with Nene, broke up with Nene, and then got with Lily for like two hot seconds, and then they broke up. And now if he wants to be with Gina, which some of you are going to be like, well, what if he's been in love with Gina the whole time? Well, I think the man needs to not be in a relationship right now. I think, as innocent as he is and as high schoolers, like, sure, it doesn't probably matter how long you're not in a relationship, but like, Ricky, figure your ish out by yourself. Please, like, take some time for you. Danny says, This Is Me is perfect for Ricky when he figures out who he wants to be. Are you talking about This Is Me? Okay, I'm gonna sound dumb. Are you guys talking about the This Is Me from The Greatest Showman? Or is there a This Is Me in the Broadway production of Frozen? Or is this a song? Oh my gosh. I literally just heard Demi Lovato's voice in my head. I am so embarrassed that I cannot remember these movies that are pivotal in my childhood. Yes, this is the song she sings to Shane at the end of the movie. This is real. This is me. Yep. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I think that would be a great song for Ricky. I agree. Who's going to sing Bet on it? Because someone better, let me tell you. Someone better be singing Bet on it. Would kind of love if it was Carlos. Truly. Kind of. I feel like it might be EJ, though, because it would apply. They like to take the songs from the original trilogy and apply it to characters whose experiences are not the same as characters from the original trilogy, but are sort of similar. For example, Gabriella never stayed in the same place. Whatever. Gina is the same sort of way. But whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna explain it to you guys. I'm not going to explain it. You guys get it. You guys are good. You get it. What did Carlos change on the cast list? I think he was assigning different people to different roles because he felt like they were chosen wrong. Photo of Ricky and Val talking. Listen, guys, I haven't been on the HSMTMTS Reddit threads. I haven't been on, well, I don't know if there are any. If there are, let me know. I'll join them. But I haven't been on their Instagram. I literally saw the sneak peek this morning when I woke up. And that was the thing that got me like out of bed this morning. But I have not been able to check it. Which Funko Pop would I like to be signed by a celebrity? Probably my Loki by Tom Hiddleston, because I've loved that man since I was truly 12 years old. Otherwise, Anthony Mackie would be a hoot just to be around. Probably those two. Jennifer, oh my gosh, it's been so long since we chatted. How are you? Oh my gosh, I saw you were live earlier. I need to go watch the replay, but thank you. I hope you have a great night too, Jennifer. We need to chat soon. It's Jackson would kill me for saying this, but like the bummer was for a while with oh my gosh, why can I never remember the name? The show that we did. Does anyone remember? I'm so my memory is clearly horrible. Clearly what we've learned tonight is that I need to go to a doctor and have my brain looked at. Oh my gosh. Hold on. This is bothering me too much. I have to look at Jack's channel. No one tell him that I once again forgot the name of movie drafts. It came back to me. I didn't even get to it yet. You want proof? Here's the proof. Didn't even get to movie drafts yet. These are recent videos. Okay. Movie drafts, we all got to see each other semi-regularly, you know, because we'd hop, well, at least Jack and I did it together for a while. And so like we would, you know, we get to see people, and now I don't. And so that's sad to me, but Danny agreed. The man needs to just chill, tan by the pool, practice your singing, work on your PSATs or your practice ACTs, whichever test Ricky prefers. He could figure that out. He could figure out whether he should be taking the SAT or the ACT in fall. That's Ricky's number one goal right now. In my opinion, that's my homework that I would assign to him. He does not need to be getting another girlfriend or a boyfriend. Quite honestly, at this point, he needs to just chill. This is me from Camp Rock. Yes, I remember. Lily and Ricky weren't dating because he said they were talking and they were friends. They were hanging out. Yeah, that's okay. That's true. Yes, Danny. It has been, let's see, when did Camp Rock come out? 2008. That was when I was 8 years old, and I'm now 22. So it has in fact been 14 years, guaranteed I may have watched clips since, but it's probably been close to 14 years. So I do apologize for not remembering. That is indeed my fault, because I do run a YouTube channel that a lot of the people watch me for High School Musical, the series content. And so that is honestly on me, and I'm embarrassed, but we'll figure it out. Oh my. I need to end this live stream because I don't remember this show or these movies that they're referencing. And here I am. Well, in next week, if I can speak. In next week's review, please know I will be giving all of you a thank you and an apology. Thank you for pointing out the things that I missed and correcting me, and also apologizing for clearly being too old to do this. Oh, nice. Thank you for the Reddit thread. I appreciate it. What did you think of Ricky and Gina in the woods? Oh, in the sneak peek, again, I think that is clickbait. I think that is, Ricky and Gina, is it going to happen? But I don't think it's going to happen. Responding to Alex's question, I'm a huge, crazy hockey fan, and I have Wait, what was Alex's question? Oh, about the signed Nathan McKinnon. Look, that would be cool to get a hockey player to sign yours. Single Ricky has been toxic in this series. True, but that's where I'm saying, like, can these characters... Here's where I come from. I'm almost 23 years old. So I understand that, like, you know, a relationship can be really great and add to your life and make you a better person. But it shouldn't necessarily define you, and you should probably learn to be not a toxic person outside of a relationship. And my feeling is... Oh, that was Christian. That scared me. Christian, that was not funny. I hope that was him anyways. Well, the blinds are there, so. Anyways. Where was I going with that? He has been toxic. But my point is, there are younger people that watch this show, younger probably than all of us in this chat, and I think it would be of service to them to show that Ricky needs to become a good person, not just within a relationship. Because he was toxic in a relationship too, you know? He was kind of toxic in him and Nini's relationship. When he was deleting texts from Jordan Fisher, who's not in the series now because he probably, like, he just had a baby. Him and his wife just had a baby. Which, congrats to them. That's amazing. But yeah. I agree that Single Ricky has been a problem in this series, but I would like to see him fix those changes. Also, guys, I did not realize how late it's been. It's almost been an hour, or if it's not already been an hour. So we're probably gonna, like, finish up the chat and head on out. So get your last comments, reviews of the first 2 episodes done. EJ, they did his hair to look like Zac Efron's hair, I think, in High School Musical 2. And honestly, I'm not mad about it. Like, I'm not mad about it. I really think that he looks good. I agree. He's looking good this season. Disney Channel was the best. And I don't just say this because, well, I would say the late 2000s, because most stuff that I grew up with was post 2005, which would be late 2000s, I guess. But yeah. At the auditions, Ricky actually did good vocal-wise, and she stared at him. Well, I would be like, yeah, you would watch your friend perform. I don't know. Floyd, I can tell that you are hoping that Ricky and Gina get together, and I can't say that I want that to happen for you, unfortunately, because I do want EJ and Gina to stay together. However, you're picking up on clues that clearly I didn't pick up on, and that knowing these writers, knowing this show, could be leading us somewhere. So I'm not going to take that away from you. The extended look they posted on Insta a few hours ago is the full scene of Ricky and Gina in the woods, and they're hardcore flirting. All right. I'm going to pull it up. Oh, sorry. Shut up, guys. The Bridgerton season 3 is going to have, I think, their wedding. Anthony and... I can't tell if she's in a wedding dress. I can't tell, quite honestly. No, because they're already married at the end of the season. Of Anthony and oh my gosh, guys, I can't remember anything today. Kate and Anthony. Okay, sorry. Back to focusing. Oh my gosh, no, not underwater photography, please. No. What? Sorry, guys. No, the account. Why is this so difficult? Okay. Official trailer. Did they post it on... Oh, you're talking about the hearts racing thing? I don't think that's them. Am I missing something, guys? This is what the feed looks like. There's this one right here by this finger is the, oh well, I'll find it later and I'll try to give you guys my opinions. But Soha, thank you for joining the stream. I'm about to end it, but thank you so much for stopping by. I did see the sneak peek. I'm very excited. I like kind of the spookiness, although it's just making me want it to be fall. I know I said earlier I was in the summer mood, but I feel like I'm going to be in the summer mood for approximately 30 days, and then I'll be like, it's fall now. Why is it not cold? Yeah, no, Nene and Ricky were not good together last season. I will give you that. I'm just saying that I think Nene's not with someone right now, and I think Ricky should probably do the same. Ricky also has his parents' divorce on top of his relationship with Nene, and the fact that his dad is now apparently on a cruise with his high school drama teacher. So I think that those are leading me to believe that Ricky needs to, like, maybe take a second and figure out what he wants in life, because a lot of things externally have been happening to him. Imagine they go to Broadway next season, or they go to make a Hollywood, make a movie musical because the doc does well. I feel like the only thing is, like, will it lose its high school charm to it if that happens? I don't know. I feel like I'm not good at theorizing this show anymore. I used to be, like, all over, like, oh, what if this happens? What if this? And now I'm like, oh, I don't know. Ship Ricky in therapy. Yes, Leisure Loops. Yep. Ricky just needs someone to chat with, you know? That's not romantic relationship. Exactly. Alex, thank you so much for coming by the stream. I love talking movies and TV with you as well. Thank you so much for always supporting and watching my channel. Leisure, I see Rena being endgame, but I hope they both end the single season and save the relationship for season 4. I think that would be a nice touch. If Rena is going to happen, you know, maybe just give us Port World people just a little bit of time, and then we'll be okay. Maybe. I feel like Ricky is just trying to figure out himself, maybe. But I also don't know if that's because that's where I see his character, and maybe that's not really where he's going. Cassie, you'll be the last comment of the night. Bye. Thank you so much. I had a ton of fun too. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. And y'all, that is going to be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for coming and chatting High School Musical, the musical, the series with me, and of course, catching up on all kinds of entertainment. I know it's been a long time since I've done a live stream, and this was a really great introduction. You guys are always so fun to chat with, and I will hopefully be doing more soon. It's just kind of figuring out my schedule and, you know, forcing myself to actually do it when I say I'm going to do it helps. But thank you guys so much for watching, for sticking around. If you're on the replay, thank you. If you guys could like this video or subscribe if you're not subscribed, and or hit the notifications bell, that would all really, really help the channel. Of course, Wednesday, I will have a review of High School Musical, the musical, the series, episode 3 of season 3. Can't believe we're episode 3 now. And in the future, I will be doing She-Hulk reviews, hopefully, fingers crossed. It coming out on Thursdays will definitely help, and all kinds of movies and entertainment-related content, so you're not going to want to miss that. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Have an absolutely amazing day or night whenever you're getting to watch this, and I'll see you guys in my very next video or live stream. Bye, guys.